Takulandirani ku AMTV Malawi kuchimake kwa nkhani zenizeni. Ngati nkhani imeneyo kuno kulibe, dziwani kuti nkhani imeneyo ndi yabodza.
Ndipo patakali pano ndifuna ndiyitane olemekezeka anduna oona za maboma ang'ono chikhalidwe komanso umodzi iwowa ndi olemekezeka Richard Chimwendo Banda kuti atiyankhule. After his statement, he's also inviting you, Your Excellency, to officially address us. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
What a wonderful night tonight. Your Excellency, Dr. Lazarus Makafe Chakwera, President of the Republic of Malawi. Your Excellency, Madam Monica Chakwera, the First Lady of the Republic of Malawi. The Board Chair for Kosoma, Bishop Chimwendo Muhango. The Secretary for Local Government Union and Kwacha, Mr. Richard Hara. Your Excellency, because of time, I know people are hungry, but because of what is happening tonight, it seems like we are not hungry. But we have stayed so long. When I was coming here, I was already hungry. But because of what has happened tonight, Your Excellency, I'm okay. I can keep on the next 1 hour. Your Excellency, it's an honor for me to humbly request you to come and speak to us. But before I do that, allow me to say a few words. First of all is to thank you. You have greatly honored us tonight. What you have done is historical and it shall remain in our lives as the Minister of Local Government and Culture, but most importantly for this artist. If you agree with me, please give His Excellency a big hand. Much of what I could have said has been said by Reverend Dr. Chimwendo Muhango, and I wouldn't want to repeat the same. But just a few points, Your Excellency, and I will not go through my notes because it's about 16 pages. And if I do that, you may call me tomorrow in the morning and say, why did you do that? But let me say, Your Excellency, the pride of musicians, today we have started seeing the vision, the light at the end of the tunnel. Why am I saying so, Your Excellency? From 78 million kwacha in 2020 to 1.5 billion kwacha tonight, that's not a mean achievement, Your Excellency. And I want to thank Kosoma for being transparent and accountable and for the wonderful job that they're doing. But most importantly, Your Excellency, for quite a number of things that I've done, the legal instrument that you gave us, first of all, it was the Copyright Fund, then the NAHEC, National Arts and Heritage Council, and the environment that you have created to allow Kosoma to do whatever they can do so that they can, at the end of the day, uplift the lives of these artists here. That's not a small achievement. And for me, as a Minister of Unity and Culture, I'm very grateful and have made my work very easy, Excellency. 2 weeks ago, when we went to Blantyre Culture Center with the whole board of Kosoma, you remember, Your Excellency, you used to call it Fresh Culture Center, and quite a number of young artists grew up, including Du Chisiza Jr., performing there, Eric Mabedi and Mr. Isaac Nyanga. They used to perform, and that became a center for them. And their talent grew because government, through the Fresh government, then had that place for them. For quite a number of years, our artists here, they have struggled quite a lot to have a place where government can support them, a place where they can display their creative talent that God gave them. I'm glad, Your Excellency, it has already been said by Bishop Chimwendo Muhango, considering that Kosoma is a parastatal institution, you have allowed that Kosoma should learn Blantyre Culture Center. And it's my belief that they're going to use Blantyre Culture Center as a training institution, but more importantly, to make life easier for our artists in the country. Because for them to hire a private place becomes very expensive and exorbitant for them to perform. But, Your Excellency, we extend our gratitude to thank you for the plans you have to construct another beautiful center here in Lilongwe, which you have already started giving us the money in the budget. We believe that having a very big conference center is going to make the life of these artists very easy, because right now, very difficult and very expensive for them to have a private place to have their shows and their talent displayed. I also wanted Your Excellency to thank you, because you have now appointed Q Malewisi as an advisor for creative industry for the artists in the country. And already as a ministry, we have started seeing fruits of that type of talent being closer to you. Yes, I'm a minister, but you know, sometimes I have to do politics and the like. But Q has all the time to think about artists in the country. And what Q and my ministry are doing to support Your Excellency is massive. And I can promise these artists that your lives will never be the same again. Because we have all that on His Excellency's table, and quite a number of things are happening for you. And I mean you, and for this country. And you can just see what has happened tonight. We never had a night where artists can come, celebrate, a night where artists can come and showcase their talent, and a night where we can remember all those that laid a very good foundation for our country. Your Excellency, Q, and the marketing team, including Mr. Bondaminga and everybody in the ministry, are doing a great job. However, Your Excellency, say quite a few things. As a politician, I need to stand and beg for them. Your Excellency, it's very hard for their lives to kickstart. They have a talent, God-given talent. All of them seated here, Your Excellency, massive talent. And number one, their talents create jobs. Talk about job creation. There's no any industry that can create jobs faster than the creative industry. The creative industry is a pathway to job creation. Very easy for young people to show their talent and sell their talent. Most of them are surviving because of that. But to kickstart their businesses, to kickstart their life becomes very difficult. I'm therefore standing here to plead for soft loans for all these artists, that they can start their life very easy. You have done that to farmers, Your Excellency. You have done that to business people. You are doing quite a lot of people in the country. And tonight, with what you have seen, it's going to be very easy for you, Your Excellency, just to announce that you're going to support this with funds. Of course, Muzizabweza guys said, Muzabweza, Awuyanga ndoje, balulu sa Awuyanga now. Your Excellency, but they need those soft loans. A few of them have gone through NIF, but it has been very hard for most of them to access the loans. NIF has been returning them back with quite a lot of things. But through Kosoma, Your Excellency, I know you can do this, and you should do this. And then, Your Excellency, the other thing is that the Chakwera Arts Night, Your Excellency, it's my humble plea that it should be an annual event. What has happened here should always happen each and every year. I know for sure that next year you still be the president of this country. And therefore, when I say an annual event, I mean it, because I know that we'll be here. But, Your Excellency, I would also extend the same to the private sector. Look, tonight it's you honoring all these artists. Your heart appreciating all these artists. Where are the banks? Where are all the private sector? If everybody comes in and supports you, the lives of these artists, the lives of everybody in the country is going to be better and better. And therefore, I extend invitation to the private sector. Everyone doing business, why can't you come and join His Excellency Dr. Lazarus Makafe Chakwera, as he wants to promote the lives of all these artists in this country. We remain, Your Excellency, indebted for what you have done tonight. I know what we have seen on the table, there'll be food, but what you have done already here, that, Your Excellency, is something we will never forget. Can we stand up and give him a big clap offering for what he has done tonight? That is coming from deep down us, Your Excellency, because you are now a patron for all of us. Thank you. You can take your seats. And before I speak quite a lot, Bwana, may I humbly request you to address us. Komaboma, Ndiramweli, City with Saint. Ziko Mwambili, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency, Madam Chakwera, First Lady of the Republic of Malawi, Honorable Richard Chimwendo Banda, MP, because Tuesday you'll be going to Parliament. Minister of Local Government, Unity and Culture, Bishop Dr. Chimwendo Mhango, Board Chairperson of the Copyright Society of Malawi, Kosoma, and all board members here present. Ms. Colleen Zamba, Secretary of the President and Cabinet, and all senior government officials here present. Ms. Dora Makwinja, Executive Director of Copyright Society of Malawi, and all senior members of staff here present. Mr. Prince Kaponangaga, Chief of Staff, and all State House officials here present. All recipients of Kosoma Royalties and Chakwera Cultural Honorees, members of the entire creative industry here present, and all those following this event on various media houses. Prophetess Barbara David, officiating clergy, distinguished invited guests, cultural custodians, creative innovators, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight is a celebration of your colorful visions, a recognition of the creative spirit that runs through the course of your veins, and a savoring of the flavor of life that you bring into view for all of us to enjoy. I can remember way back, because of this first poet that talked to all of us, Professor James Stewart. In defining poetry, he says it is painful pleasure. But in the course of each day, it is what we choose to focus our attention and passions on that either gives our lives meaning or robs us of it. Meaning does not come from pleasure, nor does it come from escaping pain. Rather, it comes from the ability to savor and appreciate all of the good that you have in this moment. In other words, in a world where we carry devices and technologies that are designed to be a door of escape to some other place other than here, devices and technologies that are designed to be a door of escape to some other time rather than now, we must learn and practice the discipline of appreciation, which is the act of savoring all of the good that you have in this moment. And I think very few things enable us to do that better than art, because every art form that exists is a spoon that takes a scoop of something good and beautiful about life so that we can savor it right now. For this reason, one of the most important things about being human is to be human, to be an artist. And there is no human being on earth who isn't one. Like we used to say, everyone is crazy, it's a matter of degree. We tap into the artist in us when we crack a joke, when we dream of tomorrow, when we tell a story, when we pick the clothes we want to wear, when we cook our meals and plate them in a certain way, when we dance to our favorite song, and so on and so forth. And that is why those of you who are our artists are the heart and soul of our society, the true signposts to show us how the lives that we have should be appreciated and the meaning they carry should be appreciated. You remind us that it is not enough in this world particularly, to do what is good, nor is it enough to find what is true. We are also continually on a quest to see what is beautiful and pause long enough in each moment to appreciate that. So tonight, we celebrate you because within your creative soul lies the power and purpose, power to heal, power to unite, power to build. And that is also why my administration has placed the creative economy and tourism at the very heart of Malawi's development vision, not as a footnote, but as a strategic pillar of national prosperity and pride. My 2025-2030 manifesto makes this intent clear: to transform what the world admires about Malawi into what every Malawian can prosper from. This means creating an economy where Jimmy Malinga painting puts food on the table. A song by Temwa pays school fees. A performance by the Gamaoko cultural troupe brings a village together where Boniface Ndamira's Chinamfunambali becomes his pension, and where Kendo Kamwendo and Joyce Chavula film tells Malawi's story to the world. This is not just my dream, it is my plan. And Engineer Vitumbigo Mumba and I will see to it that it is done to build on the progress I have already made in the arts during my second term. And what a lot of progress we've made, because on World Art Day, April 15th, 2024, I became the first Malawian head of state to address the cultural or creative and cultural community directly, promising to enact legislation that secures a better future for our artists, which we have delivered. I have enacted the National Arts and Heritage Council, MAHEC Act, establishing a central body to coordinate regulation, funding, and development for the arts and heritage in Malawi. I have signed into law the Companies Registration and Intellectual Property Center Bill 2025, the Copyright Amendment Bill 2025. I have initiated reforms that relocate copyright administration to the Intellectual Property Center, freeing COSOMA to focus fully on its core mandate, that is royalty collection and artist empowerment. I have positioned copyright administration to be directly funded by the government and not from revenue collected from COSOMA, which means more revenue for you. I have increased the revenue distributed to artists from 330 million between 2014 and 2019 to over 5.65 billion in the past 5 years. 1.5 billion of which was distributed in just the past 7 months, which has been made possible by the Black Media Levy that compensates you for your art, as well as the Copyright Fund, which has already provided 430 million kwacha in grants, benefiting over 5,000 young creatives. So now that this foundation has been laid, my plan is to take the development of the arts forward and pledge you my full support until 2030. And I thank you for coming tonight to cement this partnership to build your future. Whether it's going to be purpose-built auditoriums across the country, we will get them done, just like we have started. But any long journey gets started by just one step. So Blantyre Cultural Center is just one step. What we build here and what we build elsewhere, even along the lake, so that we are not just enjoying the lake without any facilities. They must be purpose-built so that it does not cost you anything, but it earns you something. God bless you, and God bless Malawi. Bon appetit. Sorry for keeping you too long, but you can enjoy your meal now. Thank you.
Osayiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.